Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's the Nubian Queen in the building. I'm back again with another video. Today's video, I'll be doing nails. Yep, you saw by the title and the thumbnail right now. I'll be doing nails and I'll be practicing on myself because that's what I do as a beginner nail tech. If I do not have a client or anything like that, it's either I use my practice hand to practice doing nails or I use my own nails. So today I'll be using my own nails and practicing how to do certain trending beautiful designs that I saw online and I've been seeing on YouTube lately. So that's what I'll be doing to you guys. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on my channel. More beauty videos, more hair videos, more nail videos coming from you guys, more fashion videos coming for you guys, and I just like you guys to support your girl and watch till the end. I promise you it's worth it. And I've already uploaded a beauty video where I did this gorgeous makeup look. Simple, minimal, easy, fast, and yeah, go watch that video and like the video and comment on the video. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay guys, the first thing I did was to prep my nails. Prepping my nails meaning I have to clean the surface of my nails to make sure that everything adheres properly. So what I did was to take my very crooked, I know, file and file off the shine off my nails so that my nails don't shine, and I just file them off, making sure there is no shine. This helps the application of the acrylic adhere properly to the nails. When you remove shine, the nails adhere properly. Even when you put the tips, it adheres the best when the nails are not shining. So you can't skip the step. This is a very important step. You have to buff or file away the shine off your natural nails. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm sorry that you guys can't see properly. My camera was crooked, but I fixed it throughout the video, so you'll be able to see properly in the middle of the video. So right now, please bear with me and keep watching. Filing the nails, the surface of the nails, removing any shine. I'm just using my 180 grit file, and I'm using the not so hard side. So a file has two sides. There's a side that is a bit harsh and the side that is not that harsh. So I'm using the side that is not as harsh because these are my natural nails. I don't want to burn myself. I don't want to file too hard so I can hurt myself. So you file, and then now I'm dusting off using my dust brush, and I'm just brushing off the dirt, brushing off everything, making sure my nails are clean and everything. So now what I do is get my tips, and then I got my tips, and then now with the tips you try and find the sizes that fits on your natural nail, the size that best goes on your nail. So this this is the second step that you have to do. You have to find the tips. You see that I'm actually opening the other pack because I could not find the small size, which was now size 9. All these tips have sizes, guys. All the tips have sizes, and 0 is the bigger size, and then 9 is the smallest size. So I was using that, and then I put on my glue, and then I just press and hold. So what you do is you press on your nail and then you hold for a few seconds, and then it sticks. And that's what I'm doing right now. I am putting on my tips on every nail, finding the right size that fits perfectly onto the nail. You definitely don't want your nails to be big or small. You want them to fit as perfectly as possible on your natural nail. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I am finding tips, and I decided to move my glue from where it was because I was having a hard time just trying to get the glue and stuff. So it was much more easier when it was in front of me. And yeah, That's what I'm doing, applying the glue on the tips just like that, and then applying the glue just like that, and then you put on your tip and you press, you hold for a bit seconds and let go, and those will fit perfectly. Yep, that's what I'll be doing for the rest of my nails, so I'll let you guys just watch. Now the reason I'm applying glue on top of my nail is just to make sure it stays better. This step helps to make sure that the nails stay on better and longer and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that I got everything in, and yep, that's basically what you do. Simple as that, straightforward, and yeah. So as you guys can see, all the tips are applied. So I close my tips and remove them out the way, so I'll be able to have a clean workspace where I'll be able to work properly. You definitely want to have a space where you can work the best. So now the next step is taking your nail cutter. This step is where you're gonna cut to the size that you want. So this is the size that I'm choosing to cut. So now I'm cutting off the excess nails and just leaving the size that I prefer, and checking throughout to see if this is the size that I would like, and if not, I will cut them down even further. This is what you do. You just look and then you cut, and you cut to your desired size. Some people don't cut, but I definitely cut my nails when I do them on myself, definitely. And then now I'm taking my nail clipper and I'm just cutting the sides of those nails just to make it easier for me to file when I file the shape that I need. So I'm just gonna do just a simple coffin shape. It's not gonna be a deep coffin, it's just gonna be a normal coffin shape that I'm just gonna be doing. I'm not gonna do anything so extra, so I'm just cutting the sides to make it easier for me to file and to shape the nails. So this step actually makes it easier for you to file and shape the nails. So guys, this is something that I've learned from a fellow YouTuber. I think her page is Nailed It. Nailed It is a YouTuber that I watch mostly for nail designs, for nail techniques, nail tips, nail stuff, because I just love her work. I love how she does her nails, so I learn a lot from her. And I actually learned that when you cut off the sides, the corners of the nail, it makes it easier for you to file it down to the desired shape. So it's a lot faster, it saves time, and it's just quicker when you do it this way, other than just filing the whole nail without even cutting or making it easy for yourself. So now I'm just shaping to the desired shape that I want. Just gonna be shaping all these nails. As you can see, I am struggling to shape my nails. But yeah, that's what you do when you do your own nails. It's not easy, it's definitely not easy, but it gets better over time. So I'll probably be a pro in a few years, and in a few months it'll be effortless for me to do my own nails. But right now I am just filing. I'm going like from side to side, making sure that no side looks more what can I say, more filed than the other. So I'm trying to make sure that every side is filed the best and the same. so that I get my desired shape. So now I'll be filing. I'm also filing there on the top of the nail to make sure it's straight. I'm just continuously filing and checking if it's the correct shape that I want, and if not, I'll just file until I get the shape that I want. So this is step, guys. This is super easy. You just file until you get your desired shape. Just file and make sure you file, and yeah, file. I don't know why I sang that part, but I'm just trying to let you guys know that this is a step where we file. So you're just filing. So I'll be repeating this process throughout the whole nails, just filing the sides, and then filing the front or the thingy, just to get the desired shape that I want. Yep, so that's what we're going to be doing. It's filing. Okay then guys, after we are done filing and we have the shape that we need, this is the shape that I did. Super nice and super classy, super easy to do. You guys can definitely try it. And yeah, now I'm fixing my camera because I realized the footage wasn't showing properly, and I just wanted to give you guys the best footage. So now I'll just be filing on my nail, like just on top of my nails. This is to blend in my natural nail and the artificial nail. I'm just creating a smooth surface. So this is creating a smooth surface, because when you apply the artificial nail, obviously there becomes a bump because it's not the same as your natural nail. And then you have to do this step. This is to file just on the edge where they meet, just to create a very, very smooth surface for your acrylic when you apply your acrylic, so that it is smooth. So that is what I'm doing, and I'm brushing off the dirt, and I'm just brushing off using my brush. Yep. And yes, this is what I'll be doing. And then now I'm just putting on my primer. My primer helps with making sure the acrylic adheres properly onto the nail, and a primer, also a dehydrator. Some people use dehydrators. It's just to make sure the natural nail what can I say, it's just to make sure the natural nail is healthy underneath all that powder and acrylic that you're gonna put, just to make sure the natural nail is neat. And also the primer, it just primes your nails and prepares them for the acrylic. This step is like preparation, making sure that everything stays on the natural nail, because a natural nail is very stubborn, unlike the artificial. So you only apply a primer on your natural nails, just so you make sure your acrylic stays on properly the best way. So you can't skip this step. You have to have it. And the reason, guys, this after here I was supposed to push my cuticles, and the reason why I did not push my cuticles was because the day before this I was actually cleaning my nails. So I was actually taking care of my nails. I was grooming them. I was cutting and everything. So I pushed my cuticles then. So I didn't want to push my cuticles again. I just don't like messing with cuticles or cutting them or anything like that. Nope, I don't mess with cuticles. Even when I'm working on somebody's nails, I am just not a professional like that to cut cuticles. I just don't cut cuticles, and it's been good for me. So yeah, but I do push cuticles, and I did push mine the day before. So that's the other step that you definitely want to do or want to consider if you did not prep your nails. So now I'm applying my acrylic. What I did was to place my monomer and acetone on a different on separate, what can I say, dipping bowls. And then my brush, that is my brush that I'm using, my acrylic brush that I'll be using. So I'm just dipping my brush on the acetone to clean it, and then I'm dipping on the monomer, just so which is also called the acrylic liquid, which you just dip on the monomer, and then you do your dips and things. You can go watch V Nailed It's videos, like I think it's a V Nailed It, yeah. And then she has videos on powder and ratio, yeah, like powder and ratio and things like that. She shows you how to get your acrylic powder right and your ratios right, and yeah, all those steps. So that's where I learned it from. And yeah, I also learned from school, but mostly I learned from school the basics, because school they teach you the basics, but most of my designs and some of the tips and very, very important tricks I learned from V Nailed It. So I learned some of the things there, and I know that you guys would definitely learn a lot from her. But after watching my video, then you can go check out her content. Continue watching this video, because these nails turned out amazing. So let's watch. So now I'm just applying my acrylic and making sure that I cover the whole nail, and I'm just making my acrylic the way I want it to be. And mind you, I'm just fixing and making sure I'm fixing the sides, and I'm cleaning my cuticle area, because you do not want acrylic onto your cuticles. That is just a no-no. It becomes messy, it becomes unprofessional, it becomes just untidy. So you don't want to get your acrylic on your cuticles, and you always want to just perfect the shape when you're applying acrylic. Make sure you just press on the sides, and make sure you don't mess up the shape that you've already created while filing. You obviously fix the shape when you're done, but you don't want to create that much work for yourself and just mess up everywhere. So you want to be very careful when you're applying your acrylic, and take your time. Don't rush, take your time. So that's what I'm doing. I'm applying my acrylic right now, and making sure I'm cleaning my sides, I'm cleaning my cuticles, and I'm still keeping the shape that I did, just to make it easier for myself to file afterwards. So yeah, definitely my acrylic application could be a lot better than it is. I just don't want to lie, but I am getting there. As you know, I said I'm a beginner nail tech. I haven't been doing nails for a long time, but I'm definitely enjoying the experience, and I'm definitely on the right path, because I enjoy doing these nails, and so far the clients I have are happy about what I do, and I know that I can improve, because as a person you have to be your own critic. You have to know what's good and what's not. You have to be able to learn from your mistakes and improve, and you also have to be able to see where you can improve, and just be honest with yourself and tell yourself, okay, this is where I'm lacking, this is what I need to learn, this is what I need to improve on. And that's definitely going to make you go a long way in any career field that you want to do, as long as you own up to sorry guys, as long as you own up to your mistakes and are able to be the big person, and make sure you learn from your mistakes, and you try and practice each and every day. That's just what you need in business. So that's what I do, and right now I'm showing you guys. I'm not saying I'm a professional, but I'm trying to show you guys how I practice on myself, and that even when I practice on myself, I try to be really good, because sometimes I get clients actually buy that one hand that I did. So somebody will see just my hand and ask me, oh, you do nails? And I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, oh, okay, can I get your numbers? Oh, these are nice, you did them yourself? I'm like, yeah. And that's how I get some of my clients. So if you do them in yourself, don't just think you're just doing them changing. No, you can actually get clients from just doing nails on yourself and practicing on yourself. Somebody else might be interested and just like what you do, and some people just want to support you because they see that you're actually pushing yourself, and you're actually working hard, and you're actually practicing on your craft. So don't never stop practicing. Practice makes perfect. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm just applying my acrylic. I'm making sure I am cleaning the sides. I'm making sure my shape is not lost or anything like that, and continuously cleaning my brush as well. And yeah, wiping on the paper towel, on the tissue. I realized my paper towel was finished, so I just decided to use a tissue, because that's what you want to use. You don't want to mess your towels and stuff like that. Honey, you got to be neat, okay? So that's what I'm doing. I'm just applying my acrylic, and when I see there's a spot that I missed or where I did not apply properly, I go back and then I try and apply again, and definitely that's what I'll be doing the whole nail. So I'll just fast forward this part, and you guys will just, yeah. So now guys, I am done applying the acrylic on all my nails. As you can see, I am done. They look kind of crazy, I know, but we are gonna help make them look stunning with the file. So now I'm just gonna get my e-file, but this e-file is the one that uses battery. I don't have the electronic one. This is the one that I use on myself, guys. I'm still practicing on how to use an e-file the correct way. I don't want to scar my clients, I don't want to hurt anybody, so that's why I'm just using it on myself. Remember, these nails I am practicing. This is part of my practice session, so I am practicing on myself on how to use it properly. And obviously, if I don't hurt myself, if I do, you know, I'm practicing, I'm learning, you know, but I'm trying to be as careful as I can be and trying to make sure I first perfect myself using this one, and then after, when I'm perfect and I have then I want to start using it on clients, and then that's when I'm just gonna buy the electric one where I'll just be using on my clients. This one is just the one that uses batteries. It's safe and it's just handy, so you have to hold it tightly when you hold it. I think this was 100. I think this is 120, something like that. It wasn't expensive at all. I think so. I'm not sure. I forgot how much it was. No, I even think it was less than 100 rand. I think so. But that is what I'm doing. I am practicing just to file my nails on myself. I'm practicing on how to use an e-file. On my clients, I use a regular file. I'm definitely fast at using a file, so I know how to use a file, know how to handle it. I'm just practicing on an e-file because it's much faster and it gets the work done super fast. So obviously, as a person, you have to advance to the next stage, which is I have to advance into using e-files. But for now, I'm definitely practicing just on myself and making sure that I am perfect on myself before I can go out there and use it on someone else's hands, because I definitely don't want to cause harm. I don't want to damage my clients' hands. I am very, very, very careful when it comes to my clients, and I'm very careful when it comes to me working. So that's what I'm doing. I am just filing off the bulkiness on the nail. So I'm just filing off the bulk products on my nail, making sure that it's not as bulky, so when I use my file, it's not as hard to just file off. So I'm just filing, making sure that I get the shape perfectly. I'm just filing off, making sure that the surface is the same, is smooth, and there's no bulkiness, or the nails just look smooth, especially because I'm gonna do nail art. So I definitely need a smooth surface, and I definitely need to file off my nails and create that smooth surface. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just filing on my nails, making sure the nails look good and great. So that's the step you want to do. So also, guys, when you file off, make sure you hold your file super tightly, like you just have grip, like heavy grip, man. So that when you file, it doesn't control you. You actually have full control over the file. So That's another tip I'll just be giving you guys. So I'm just using my file, and I'm also shaping the sides and making sure I still have my shape, because obviously the acrylic, that's what I was saying, you need to try and apply the acrylic as perfectly as possible. I'm not gonna say perfectly because ain't no perfect, boo, but try and apply your acrylic the best way possible and don't mess up your shape, because this step you don't want to keep filing the sides, or you don't want to be dealing with nails that don't look like the shape that you wanted, because acrylic can ruin the shape. So you have to just file on the sides, file your nail, and yeah, be patient, and yeah, you'll get there, guys. It's just filing. You file everything off right here. So I'm just filing everything off. I'm filing. I'm using that file that I'm using is so hard. Like it's so great for filing, because it can file off bulkiness as well, and not even effortlessly. So I just love it. You have to be careful when you use it so you don't file off the whole products, but it just works wonders. So I love that file, and I'm just filing off, filing, and I bought it. It was 11 rand when I bought that file, so my file was cheap, boo. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just filing off the sides and just repeating the whole process throughout all the nails. So I'll just be fast forwarding this so you guys can just watch, and yeah. So I'm just repeating the filing and just finishing it off on my thumb making sure I get to the desired shape, just like I did on the other nails. And now I am just wiping off the dust off my nails. You definitely want to keep wiping off the dust so that you see what you're working with, okay? You definitely have to see. So this step, I'm using my e-file again. Now I'm using the bit, I don't know what the bit is called, but this is the bit that helps you clean around the cuticle area. So this bit is so good. It just gets you to clean and file around the cuticle area, making sure that it is not as harsh, like the product is not harsh on your cuticle area. This is going to minimize lifting. This is going to make sure there is no lifting on your nails, because you know, lifting as a beginner nail tech, when I was starting off and stuff like that, I used to like have lifting a lot, especially when I did it on myself. I would like notice lifting, and I was like, what can I do to just avoid this lifting thingy? Because when I do nails on myself, they don't look so good in my cuticle area. But I have learned that you have to don't have bulk products on your cuticles. So as you saw that I was doing that, I was just making sure I remove any bulk products on my cuticles. That's what I'm doing with this file as well, just making sure I file by my cuticle area, making sure everything is flush, nothing looks bulky, and it looks natural to the nail. So it looks like it's directly on the nail. So we definitely don't want to file, we don't want bulk products on our cuticles, guys. It has to look clean and neat and nice, and this is gonna avoid some lifting. So you're not gonna get nails, you're not gonna get where when you use water, nails go, the water goes into your nail, and then all of a sudden the nail is like opening its mouth or something like that. No, we don't want that type of shit, okay? Sorry for the strong language, but we don't want that type of ish. Here we just making sure you file, and then guys, with nails you have to be patient. Hey, if you want to do nails, you must know that they require a lot of work and a lot of patience, because you have to take your time in order for you to see the results that you want to see. You can't be rushing nails and thinking they're gonna look good. No honey, unless you're a professional, you've been doing this for 10 years, then you are. But other than that, you have to be careful and very patient. So now I am buffing off the surface of my nails to make them extra smooth. So I'm removing any ridges, I'm removing any imperfections. I'm making sure that the surface of my nails is smooth for my nail art, so that when I draw and I put on nail art, it's smooth and it's easier to work with. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm buffing them off. I'm using a buffer. I am buffing the surface of my nails off. You definitely want to do the step, and you don't want to miss the step, especially when you're doing nail art. So that's what you're doing, and cleaning my nails, and yeah. So you definitely wanna make sure you work even under your nail, because sometimes there might be products stuck under your nail. So you definitely want to clean and make sure it's clean also. There's no bulky products, so it doesn't look like a mess, it doesn't look untidy, it doesn't look all over the place. You know, you just definitely wanna work with good looking nails. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm brushing off using my brush just to clean my nails, making sure I see what I'm working with. Okay, honeys. Yes, so now I am getting my gel paints, my gel polishes, my gels, and my art brush. So that is an art brush that I have. They came in a set of 3, those art brushes, different sizes, and I tell you, they work wonders. I love these brushes. So now I'm just dipping my art brush into my paint. It is a silver shiny paint. Silver shiny, it's a silver reflecting. It's like metallic, the gel. It's so pretty. So I'm just starting with that, and the reason why you see me probably looking down and stopping, I'm trying to reference a picture that I'm seeing. So I'm just trying to see what they were doing. I'm not actually copying what they did exactly. I'm just trying to see what's all these nails are different, and this is a new nail art that's trending right now, so I'm definitely practicing it and making sure I know that if somebody comes and says I want to do this nail art, then I know how to do it. Okay, that's what you should do. Practice makes perfect. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just roughly just drawing lines and drawing, like, just drawing around my nail and just making sure no nail looks the same. This will just make it look a lot more prettier and a lot more creative. We don't want every nail to look exactly the same. So I'm just drawing, dipping there, and obviously dipping in acetone, cleaning my brush throughout the process, and making sure that sorry for that. But yeah, now I'm just like doing that, and as you can see, I'm just doing all that, and I'm gonna cure it in the light for about a minute or two, about 2 minutes, something like that, and then I'll just cure it in my light until it is dry. And you see me here, I'm opening another gel paint. I'm struggling, so I'm using my teeth to open this gel paint, and this gel paint is basically done because I use it because it's pretty. But now I'm just trying to get the gel on my working don't because I just use that box to just place different paints. It's just so much easier than to use the gel container itself. You just have to find somewhere where you can put your gels and you see what you're working with, and it's just easy for you to access and just work, So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting the other color, the one that I just did, which is like a maroon, and I'm just outlining that silver. So I'm just going over the side and just putting that silver. Look how pretty it looks already. Wow, babe. So I've been seeing this like design everywhere. Like I've been seeing it popping on, like, I've been seeing it everywhere. So I'm just practicing so that if you want to come challenge me, you can come challenge me. So go into shame. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I am just outlining some outlines. I'm making them big, so it just looks nice and very artistic. Is that even a word? Artistic probably is, I don't know, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just outlining that silver. You see, I'm not outlining the same way, so that's how you should be doing. You should be creative and just try different things that you can be doing. So I'm just outlining and just putting that there, and like, yeah, this looks so pretty already. It looks so stunning. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get the desired shape. Like I keep looking at it to see if, okay, this is what I want, this is what I'm going through, and if it's not what I want or not what I like, you can wipe it off before you put it in the light, before it dries. So you can always wipe it off. You can take like a wipe. They sell these wipes. I think I bought mine for 10 rand. My wipes. So you get these small wipes, and then you can add a bit of acetone on it, and you just remove, and it removes just like that, and it doesn't ruin your nail, it doesn't ruin the other design that you've just did that is already hard. So yeah, but now I'm happy with how it all went, so I'm just putting it in the light for a few minutes and then I'll take it out. I probably put it in more because I get distracted, like I'm doing something, either I'm changing music or I'm listening to music or I'm looking at something on my phone, or that's why I just put it in for longer, because I'm doing stuff. And guys, I'm wearing a short. Don't think I'm wearing shit because I'm wearing a short, okay? Yep, I am wearing a short. That's why I just want to be comfortable. So now I'm just putting in the pink because I think it's gonna be pretty. It's just gonna be a nice combination. I think it's gonna look pretty, so I'm just going in with the pink. Look how pretty it looks already. It looks so stunning. So I just wanted to go with another color, pink, just to see how it looks, and I think it's gonna look cute. We'll see on the pinky how it looks, and then if it looks amazing, I'll just go with the whole nail. And there we go. I'm just gonna outline as well on the other side, and I just definitely liked how it looked, and I'm just gonna repeat it on all the other nails and repeat it on the other nails, and that's what I'm doing right now, guys. I am just outlining using pink and repeating it on all the other nails. And yeah, this is such a cool step, and it's such a cool design because you can literally do it however you want and it looks stunning. However you may want to try it, it's gonna look beautiful. Like, just try it and don't limit yourself. Don't tell yourself that you can't do it. Oh, it looks hard. Oh, this, oh, that. Honey, do what you gotta do, okay? Practice makes perfect. So you have to practice your work, practice all the time, and yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just practicing this design and I'm just loving how it comes. I know that there's definitely improvement that I can be doing. It can look a lot better, a lot better. But when you do something for the first time, obviously it's not going to be the best it's been, but me repeating it and I'm going to do it a lot more, I definitely know it's going to be bomb, because now I know what I could have done or whatsoever. But you have to always trust yourself, trust your instincts, and do what you gotta do, boo. Practice and practice and practice, and never tell yourself you can't do something. Never limit yourself, because if you limit yourself, life is gonna limit you and you'll be limited. So that looks great. Now it has to go in the light. So cute. It goes in the light and then out it is. Look how stunning, guys. And so I've realized that I have to go in with the second coat, and now I am doing it a second time. So I'm going back on the pink and I'm going back on the silver as well, and my camera died at that point, so I couldn't show you guys me going back. But these are the nails when I am done. They look stunning, right? They look so pretty. I didn't expect them to look this pretty. And when you go on the second time, guys, look how bright those colors come out now. They are so gorgeous. Such a beautiful combination. And then now I am going on with my top coat, which this is the last step. You want to put on top coats just to make them shiny and to seal everything together. So we're putting on top coats. Just don't apply so much top coat, guys. You don't want to mess up everything. You don't want the top coat to go on your cuticles. Nope. You just just get a small amount of top coat, and not a small but a decent amount, and make sure you just cover the whole nail with the top coat. Cover the whole nail, and yeah, don't just go overboard and do stuff that you don't know. Be patient, as I said, and be careful when you work, okay? And cover your whole nail with the top coat, cover everything. And then this is definitely, these nails look beautiful, guys. What do you think? They look stunning, right? They look so pretty. Then they out. Look how beautiful they look. Yes. And then now I went on with my cuticle oil. This is oil for the cuticles. This oil definitely keeps the cuticles healthy and moisturizes your cuticles and your fingers there by the cuticle area, because you know you've been filing, you've been rubbing, you've been doing all these things. Now it's time to take care of your cuticles and make sure this is the last step that you gotta do. I just put my oil, and then I'm just gonna use my hand to just rub it in and make sure, yeah, that's what I do. Rub it in, just that. So don't miss this step as well, guys. Cuticle oil is important. You need to take care of your cuticles. Cuticles are important, you know. Look how beautiful we are done. So pretty, right?